So this morning we've been coming together in a collaborative to talk about taking forward our clinical services review and how we're going to work together as two sites producing a planned care site and a site for an acute trust.
Well, we've got the healthcare planners, we've got the architects, we've got the clinicians, the general managers, patient groups on board as well to try and assist. Key members from within each of the trusts, really.
It's really just an introduction to where we go from here in terms of planning what the new hospital will look like. So it's an exciting start.
Everything works from the ground up. This today is an important first step in the design process. Talk about how we're going to achieve it in all the subgroups so that the design works best for patients. So this process is about engaging the staff in the design process to make this the best it can possibly be.
It's a really exciting opportunity for us to bring together the clinical people from both Poole and Bournemouth hospitals so that we can plan how the new buildings will look. Well, we were just getting up to speed with what is going to happen with the new maternity unit, which is going to be at Bournemouth, and also the new emergency care centre, which will also be at Bournemouth, which will encompass the ED and care of the elderly and many other things. For the Poole site, the vision is that that will be a planned centre which will enable us to do lots of surgery on a very organised kind of way, which is not disrupted by emergency work.
So patients will get through the system a lot quicker. The elective surgery won't be affected by our emergency work. Currently, the work that comes through as an emergency means that some of our elective work has to be cancelled because our bed capacity gets overwhelmed by our emergency work, so therefore our elective surgery can't always go ahead.
There will be an urgent care centre there where patients with walk-in conditions, and we think they're going to be about 40 to 50,000, will still be seen there by nurse practitioners, by GPs and by emergency physicians during the day.
In 5 years' time, what we need is some state-of-the-art sort of facilities, a stable healthcare premises, people know where they're going, people have got confidence and they're quite happy to be taken to a facility that they know is going to be the best they can get for their needs. And one of the challenges, of course, will be managing the change, and there's been quite a negative thought around that at the moment from some circles, and hopefully by doing the design right and engaging with people we'll start to alleviate sort of some of those fears.
It is a huge change, and I think a lot of the staff in the room today have suddenly realised actually what this means, what it means in the short term, in the next 6 months, how far they're going to have to go from a concept that is change the hospital's purpose from one to another, so the whole design process, all the steps that are going to have to go through, from the fact it's going to be a frenetic 6 months, and then we're going to start with the real work. And this is all before a digger has arrived, or a brick's been laid, or a hole's been dug in the ground. There's just a huge amount to do. Very, very exciting for me, and I think demystifying the process, demystifying what happens for staff, and then doing the same for the public is hugely important, because I think some of the negative press has been around the fact that people don't understand what is actually happening, and I think that there's a natural fear of change which we need to put a very positive light on it and show that this actually is for the best. We're not doing this to make matters worse, we're doing all this to make things better for people.